Good afternoon, everyone. I am Engineer CTI Payashara Disatar. Welcome to the pre-bid conference for contract ID number 26RRE001, contract ID number 26RRE002, contract ID number 26RRE003, and contract ID 26RE004 under the Negros Occidental 5th DEO. Before we proceed, may I call Ma'am Roda to lead us in prayer?
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this afternoon that we shall gather together to conduct the pre-bid conference for the procurement of various goods and supplies needed for this district office. Father, we pray for your guidance and wisdom for our chairman and the members and the leader. Father, we praise you. This is our prayer in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Ma'am. Before we, this opening of pre-bid conference is being live streamed through the YouTube channel of DPWH Negros Occidental 5th DEO-back. Can you turn your cellular phones in silence mode? Thank you. Now I would like to call Sir Kurt to do the roll call.
In order to determine if the BAC is in quorum, we shall have a roll call. Engineer Siti Yaipa Yashara D. Satar, BAC Chairperson. Engineer Raul A. De La Torre, BAC Vice Chairperson.
Present.
Ms. Rhoda M. D. Oka, BAC Regular Member.
Present.
Engineer Romulo S. Somano Jr., BAC Provisional Member. Engineer Benji C. Moraka, Head Procurement Unit. Engineer Luis Rafael G. Pilaes, Implementing Office Representative.
Present.
Mr. George E. Yuguin, Head BAC DPWH.
Present.
Observers is only also informed and notified, but none attended. That will be normal.
We also acknowledge the presence of our observer, Ma'am Ellen Grace C. Bautista from Prexifield Corporations. Thank you. Since with the quorum duly confirmed, I now formally call this pre-bid conference to order. May I request Sir Kurt to present the overview and details of the project.
For contract ID number 26RRE001, procurement of supply and delivery of thermoplastic painting materials for thermoplastic repainting of faded pavement markings along national roads and bridges within the area of jurisdiction of DPWH-Negros Occidental 5th DEO, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. For contract ID number 26RRE002, procurement of supply and delivery of various materials and early warning devices for during emergency repair operations under activity number 41 series along national roads within the area of jurisdiction of DPWH Negros Occidental 5th DEO, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. For contract ID number 26RRE003, procurement of fuels and motor oil for use of service vehicles, heavy equipment assigned at maintenance section, DPWH, Negros Occidental 5th District Engineering Office, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. For contract ID number 26RRE004, procurement of various laboratory apparatus and equipment for use in the quality assurance section, DPWH, Negros Occidental, 5th District Engineering Office at Carlos City, Negros Occidental. For contract ID 26RRE001, contract name, procurement of supply and delivery of thermoplastic painting materials for thermoplastic repainting of faded pavement markings along national roads and bridges within the area of jurisdiction of DPWH Negros Occidental 5th DEO, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. Location is DPWH Negros Occidental, 5th DEO, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. The implementing office is DPWH Negros Occidental, 5th DEO. Funding source FY 2025 RA 12116 extended regular 2025 continuing. The approved budget for the contract is 2,255,778.86 centavos. Contract duration is 45 calendar days. 46 pieces. Temporary bollards material, EU material, elastic, flexible. Quantity is 22 sets. Scaffolding, complete set, H-frame, schedule 40, 1.2 meters by 1.7 meters. Quantity is 2 sets. Portland cement, 200 bags. Embankment from common barrow, 60 cubic meter. Crush aggregates G1, 20 cubic meter. Crush aggregates 20 cubic meter. Fine aggregates wash sand 20 cubic meter. GI tie wire number 16 10 kilograms. Chain block 10 tons capacity 1 unit. Galvanized cable wire 1 piece. Also 1 galvanized cable wire 20 millimeter thick by 50 meters 1 piece. Galvanized wire rope cable clip with thimble U-type folder 30 millimeter by 20 millimeter 5 pieces. Welding rod 2.5 mm E6013 36 kilograms. Soapstone 20 kilograms. Cotton sash cord number 8 30 meters by roll 30 meters per roll, 1 roll. Cutting disc for metal 350 by 3 by 25 mm 3 pieces. Cutting disc for metal 105 by 1 by 16 millimeter 10 pieces. Accelerator cable 10 pieces. Spark plug 10 pieces. Nylon plate holder 30 pieces. Clutch shoe 10 pieces. Clutch drum 10 pieces. We have chainsaw gasoline engine with technical specification. Bar length 20 to 25 inches. Displacement 72.2 cubic meter. We have power output of 3.9 kilowatt per hour. Rev per minute 12,500 RPM max. Rev per minute 2,800 RPM idle. Weight is 6.2 kilogram. Quantity is 2 units. Jackhammer, we have with technical specification, heavy duty, demolition hammer for continuous concrete breaking and intensive chiseling. Continuous rating output is 1,510 watts. We have the impact energy to 21.7 joules. Blows per minute 1,400 beats per minute, 50 beats per minute. Shank type is 30 millimeter hex. Dimensions is 652 by 121 by 231 millimeter. Net weight is 15.1 kilograms with a power cord length for 5 meters. Quantity 1 unit.
For contract ID number 26RRE003, contract name, procurement of fuels and motor oil for use of service vehicles, heavy equipment assigned at Maintenance Section, DPWH Negros Occidental 5th District Engineering Office, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. Location, DPWH Negros Occidental 5th DEO, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. Implementing Office, DPWH Negros Occidental 5th DEO. Funding source is FY 2025 RA 12116, extended regular 2025 continuing. Approved budget for the contract is 2,177,000%, 1 unit. Moisture content tin cans, 75 mm diameter by 30 mm, 6 sets. Metal thickness gauge, 1 unit. Organic impurities test apparatus, 1 set. For the deadline of submission of clarification is on April 28, 2026. Deadline for submission of bids is on May 5, 2026. Number of copies of bid proposal, 1 original copy of technical and financial envelope of its bid. For the place of submission of bids is at Conference Room, DPWH Negros Occidental 5th DEO, San Carlos City. Pursuant to Memorandum Circular Number 114 Series of 2026, issued by the Office of the President implementing a 4-day on-site work arrangement, on-site inquiries and inspection of bidding documents on Fridays may not be feasible. Interested bidders may instead coordinate with the Bank Secretariat through the contact number and or email address indicated below.
For the eligibility requirements for Class A documents, we have legal documents, registration certificate from SEC, DDI for sole proprietorship, or CDA for cooperatives. Mayor's permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, and tax clearance certificate is finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. For technical documents, we have records of single largest completed contracts similar to the contract to be bid, adjusted to current price using Philippine Statistics Authority current price index with a contract amount equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. For the financial documents, we have audited financial statements stamped received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. Computation of NFCC of at least equal to ABC, computed using the prescribed formula. NFCC is equal to current assets minus current liabilities multiplied to the fixed value of 15 minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with a contract to be bid. For the submission and receipt of bids, the contents of the first envelope or technical proposals are DTI Business Name Registration of SEC Registration Certificate or CDA for cooperatives, valid and current mayor's permit or municipal license, statement of ongoing and similar completed government and private contracts 50%, audited financial statements stamped received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the immediately preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission, showing among others the total assets and liabilities. Income tax return of the preceding year filed and paid through the BIR electronic filing and payment system. Computing of net financial contracting capacity. Tax clearance for Executive Order Number 398, Series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. PhilJEPS, bid securing declaration, bid security, technical specifications, production delivery schedule, warranty certificate, brochures of offered equipment, omnibus sworn statement, and secretary certificate and board resolution. Please take note that for manual submission of bids, the technical documents is preferably book-bounded. The contents of technical documents are preferably numbered, paginated consecutively in the right-hand top margin and signed below page number by a duly authorized representative for both manual and electronic submission of bids. Any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the required checklist is a ground for outright rejection or non-complying of the bid. So for the contents of the second envelope or the financial proposal, we have duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities breakdown, recurring and maintenance costs if applicable. Please take note that for manual submission of bids, the financial documents is preferably book-bounded. The contents of financial documents are preferably numbered, paginated consecutively at the right top margin, and signed below page number by duly authorized representative for both manual and electronic submission of the bids. Any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient documents in the required checklist is a ground for outright rejection or non-complying of the bid. We now come to bid security, so the bid validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bid security validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. So the bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. So we have cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, bank draft guarantee or revocable LC issued by a universal or commercial bank. So the amount of bid security, not less than percentage of the ABC of the two mentioned items, is 2%. Surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security. The amount of bid security is 5%. So for the bid evaluation, the financial components of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The BAC shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. So the following are the factors to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. Completeness, no price in required item, non-responsive, indicating a 0 or a dash, free to the government. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For the arithmetical corrections, bid prices and figures versus words, words prevail. Total price per item versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual sum prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ, BOQ prevails. If above ABC, it is disqualified.
Anyone have any questions that need to be addressed from the committee? From the observer, none? If there are no further matters to discuss, may I request a motion to adjourn? With a Molidari second, the pre-bid conference is hereby declared adjourned. Thank you. Time is 2:30 p.m. Thank you.